Alrighty, Gokigenyo everyone, the Stellar Let's Player is here, and today we have yet another Let's Play on what you see right here. Yes, this is Futari Pretty Cheer Splash Star in top condition for the PanPaka game. Yes, that is the English title. I can't really pronounce the Japanese title, but yeah, that was the English title. But yeah, uh, this is the next game to line up after Futari Pretty Cheer Max Heart, which I thought was a really competent and amazing beat 'em up game. So we're just gonna start things off here. This game isn't really a beat 'em up. Instead, it is more driven into the minigame type of thing. So, I'll explain more on that. But one thing I will say is like I said, there's not many. There's not an RPG. This is a minigame collection. The first of the 7. Yes, I'm also counting 3DS versions. And yeah, it's a minigame collection. So, although I will say, out of all the minigame collections, this is the best one out of all 7 of them. But the 3 of them I haven't even looked up. But yeah, let's start this thing. Alright, so that was over 2 minutes of cutscenes there. But anyway, time to get into the main game. There are 10 chapters in this game, and each chapter has a set of mini games. There are 32 mini games to go through, and each chapter has 4, or except for chapters 7 and 10, since both of them have remixed uh, some of the mini games in this game. So I will say this: some of the mini games they're okay, others that are really good to play, but there are a few that I think can be a bit annoying as we go through this playthrough. So this is the first mini game which I find pretty interesting and actually not so bad. You were basically playing as Flappy, and that's one thing I forgot to mention. I think almost every mini game is involved you playing as Flappy, but for this one, you're playing as Flappy and you're basically swinging through vines just to get through Choppy. And this is a timing one. You have to wait for the right time in order to tap onto the screen, and once you do that, you'll be able to swing to the next vine. And that's one thing I forgot to mention. This game is mostly focused on stylus controls. So, yeah, if you're gonna be expecting any actual button controls, yeah, sorry to say that it can only be done in the menu. I'm not sure it actually is for the other minigames, but for the most part, it is basically stylus based. But yeah, you gotta time it right. You have 3 lives at the bottom, and what you're essentially trying to do, you're trying to make sure the beater actually goes past the blue circle. Is if it's landing in the middle of the circle, you will still pass the minigame. So it's not really that hard to do, though some of the minigames can be a bit difficult. That's why I would recommend playing this game on a DS. I'll explain more on that once we get to some of the bad mini games. But yeah, that's the first one. I completed it no problem. And each time you complete a mini game, you will unlock 1 or 2 pictures. Depending on how well you do, you won't unlock all the pictures in the game. So that's pretty interesting. They're over 150, by the way, and there's no way I'm gonna get all 150 of them. I couldn't even do it on my first try when I first played this game before. This was like 3 years ago when I first played this. Actually, I would say almost 3 years, yeah. So we're going to the next mini game. I guess this is also a timing thing. But this time instead, what you have to do is that once the meter goes all the way to the top, that's when the time they hit it. So you have to hit that meter at the right time, and once then you will be able to climb up to the top. You got to do this like 3 times, so you get 3 chances. If you mess 2 of them up, you got to redo that mini game once again. But this doesn't really seem that difficult to do since I was able to complete this one no problem. It's a timing thing, so it's really not that hard to do. You can also do this on a DS, but good luck even trying to get this game on an actual DS. I don't know if there's any more out there. Even if there is, I doubt there's gonna be a region code unlock. So yeah, like I said, I would stick with an emulator. Get the drastic DS emulator for your phone. For Android devices, I don't know about the iPhone, but for Android devices, you can be able to download the drastic DS emulator. So yeah, that was the first two. This is where I started to get this is where it started to get a bit difficult. This minigame is pretty much one of the hardest ones if you're not Japanese. So this is basically a trivia type of game. You have to guess which you pretty much have to like guess which answer. I don't know. It's a quiz thing. You have to answer the. You have to like. I can't speak. You have to get the right answer to some of these questions here. Like I said, it's a quiz, and try to get at least 2 or 3. Well, try to get 3 correct, which is I was lucky to do. And yeah, I couldn't. I really could not read this. It's a bit difficult to read because it's Japanese. If you're a Japanese person, you should be able to know how to do this. To me, I can't really do this. So my the only way how you're ever gonna pass this one, you're gonna have to try and guess. But yeah, I was able to get one of the pictures. I couldn't be able to get 100%, but yeah, it's all good. Now we're going on to the fourth one, and this one I also had a bit of struggle with. And this is probably one of the reasons, or if not the main reason, why you should get this game on an actual DS, even though it's impossible. Essentially, what you have to do, you have to like, assuming you're playing this on a DS, you have to drag the stylus down to where down to whichever direction you want Flappy to go. It's basically like a maze. You have to get through the maze in order to get to Flappy. I mean, get to Choppy. I'm getting them a bit mixed up, but you have to use the stylus in order to get to Choppy. I didn't know what to do at this point, so yeah, I was super lucky to even pass this one. Cause every time, whenever I try, cause at this point, this is where I got stuck. I couldn't even try to, I was this close to Choppy, and yet the screen wasn't even reading to where I am moving my hand at. I'm trying to move my finger all the way to the right, but yet it's not really registering it. It's doing it. But later on, I do figure, that's when I will figure it out how to work this pretty soon in this video. But for this part, I couldn't get past it. I just couldn't. It was it was a bit difficult, but luckily I was able to get through it. Look at that. Look at that. I got 10 seconds left. It took me this long just to get to Choppy, and it's not even gonna get. Yeah, I'm not really gonna pass this one. Well, this area right here, but I still managed to pull it through. And I just unlocked another picture. So I should probably, I think maybe next part I'll probably talk about what I think of Splash Star. And some of you will be surprised as to what I think about Splash Star. But once you complete all the minigames, you will get this exclamation mark. Uh, yeah, once you get that, you'll be able to beat you have to like beat 2 of the 4 minigames that you just completed. So like I said, there are only 32. Uh, two of them, 2 of the chapters will have some repeating minigames, which are actually remixes of some of the older ones. So bear with me. Okay, can I just say that Futari Pretty Good Splash Stars video game soundtrack is really good. I can't describe how amazing it sounds. I especially love the transformation music in this one. I'd say this one is way better than what Max Heart has. Yes, but basically, I figured out how you can actually get through this minigame, but it's still a bit finicky at times. You basically have to like tap on. You basically have to tap and hold which direction you want them to go, and it's a bit hard to like explain. You just hold on to a specific direction, and it will go straight to that direction. So that's pretty much how I can describe this game. But yeah, I was able to figure it out pretty. I was able to figure it out, but I still had a bit of problems. I say, like I said, I would say you play this on a DS, an actual DS, not an emulator, but a DS. But if you don't have access to that, just stick with the emulator and try to tough it out. That, but yeah, I got like 22. I had like 22 seconds on the clock. I couldn't even try to get past this one because that's where the stylus controls wasn't even working that well for me. And yeah, I I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I couldn't even get past the third one. But at least I was able to at least I was able to like complete 2 of these sections here. And now we get into the second mini game, which is pretty much the same as the first, pretty much the same as the second one. Yeah, it's the same as the second one, except you are playing as Cure Bloom on this one. It's pretty much the same one. Just try to tap onto the screen at the right time, and you will be able to complete this mini game. Yeah, that is like a 50-minute transform, not 50, a 50-second transformation there, uh, and not a transformation, but a 50 seconds attack charge. And this is what you have to do. You essentially have to like circle the stylus around, drag the stylus around in circles just to charge up the attack. And yeah, and the attack they're using is particular Spiral Heart Splash, I believe. And there we go. We just defeated the Uzaina. So yes, and also unlike Max Heart, where they just automatically put you to the next level, once you complete the first chapter, it will send you back to the chapter menu, so you can actually pick the next chapter itself. I actually like that, and I'm glad they actually did that in the game. Sorry if you hear any background noise, but anyway, that's gonna be it for this part one. I would say, uh, yeah, this is gonna be quite an interesting one. I'm not as excited as was with the Max Heart one, but I will say this might be a pretty solid playthrough I'm gonna go through. So bear with me there. But that's gonna be it for part one. Stick around for part two. Will be out really soon. Uh, but yeah, I'll see you then. Hey, thanks so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to give it a like. If you want to support this channel further and join the Starlight family, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell as well so you can get updated on videos that I upload. Also, my social media is down in the description below. You can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow me on Discord. I have a Discord server called the Starlight Community, and as well you can also follow my SoundCloud. All of the links will be in the description below. But until then, this is the Starlight Let's Player signing out. As always, go Genyo and have a startastic day, everyone.
Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. She gon' party like she in the swinging 70s. Now I'm riding through the sunset just like I'm a boss. We be riding all for the night. Girl, let's take it slow. Just wanna make sure that you're comfortable. Call you my princess, I'm your prince. Just to let you know, you're such a hottie, you could be in a fashion show.